Have you ever pondered the mysteries of the unknown, particularly what lies beyond the veil of death? Across the vast tapestry of human history, civilizations have sought to decipher this enigma, with some leaving behind clues more tantalizing than others. The allure of the afterlife has always been an obsession, a puzzle that mankind has never truly pieced together. What if I told you that the secrets to the afterlife were inscribed on ancient papyrus scrolls, waiting for millennia to be unraveled? A narrative not spun by modern minds, but etched by hands that once touched the ancient sands of the Nile. Our story begins in a civilization that flourished on the banks of this mighty river, where pyramids kissed the sky and pharaohs ruled vast lands. Egypt, a land of grandeur and mystique, was not just home to monumental pyramids and powerful rulers, but also to profound spiritual and philosophical knowledge. Here, the boundaries between life and death were not seen as a solid barrier, but rather a permeable veil that could be navigated with the right knowledge and rituals. Among the myriad treasures this civilization bequeathed to us, one stands out, both for its profundity and its enigma: the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Not a books in the conventional sense, but a collection of texts, spells, and rituals. It was the quintessential guide for the departed soul, a roadmap for the treacherous journey through the afterlife. But what makes this guide so special, so different from countless other ancient texts on life and death? It's not just the spells or the rituals, but the very essence of its teachings, ones that suggest that our ancestors might have known far more about the mysteries of existence than we give them credit for. As we delve deeper into this ancient tome, prepare to question what you know, and to entertain the notion that the answers to life's greatest mysteries might just lie in the whispers of the past. When we journey back in time to ancient Egypt, we find ourselves in an era where the boundaries between the natural and supernatural were beautifully blurred. The sun wasn't just a celestial body providing light. It was Ra, the mighty sun god, embarking on his daily voyage across the sky. The Nile wasn't merely a river. It was the lifeblood of a civilization, its ebb and flow intertwined with myths of creation and rebirth. In this time, the physical and metaphysical danced together in a harmonious ballet, and understanding this dance was crucial to grasping the essence of Egyptian life. The grandeur of Egypt wasn't just confined to its majestic pyramids or the intricate hieroglyphs that adorned temple walls. It lay in its profound understanding of life's cyclical nature. Just as the Nile had its seasons of flood and retreat, so too did human existence oscillate between life, death, and the hope of rebirth. The Egyptians didn't view death as an end, but as a transformational phase, a rite of passage into a realm unknown yet deeply revered. This realm, the afterlife, was a mirror to the earthly world, but riddled with challenges, deities, and gateways, all awaiting the deceased soul. Integral to this belief system was the idea that the soul, or K, needed guidance to navigate the afterlife's intricate maze. Enter the Egyptian Book of the Dead. More than just a manual, it was a deeply spiritual text, a culmination of generations of religious thought and ritualistic practices. Each spell, each incantation was meticulously crafted to aid the deceased, ensuring safe passage through various trials, appeasing gods, and ultimately reaching the field of reeds, a paradisiacal realm where souls could find eternal peace. But to truly appreciate the significance of this text, one must understand the societal structure of ancient Egypt. While pharaohs and nobles had the resources to commission elaborate versions of the Book of the Dead, tailored for them, the common people too held its teachings close to their hearts. Variations of the text, more concise yet no less profound, were accessible to many, reflecting the universal desire for understanding and guidance in the face of the great unknown. As we immerse ourselves in the depths of this historical context, a larger picture emerges. Ancient Egypt wasn't just a civilization of architectural marvels or complex societal hierarchies. At its heart, it was a civilization deeply rooted in its quest for spiritual understanding, its yearning to unlock the secrets of existence, both in life and beyond. And the Egyptian Book of the Dead stands as a testament to this quest, an eternal beacon guiding souls through time's vast expanse. At its core, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, or as it was originally termed, the Chapters of Coming Forth by Day, is not a single cohesive book, but rather a compilation of texts. These texts, often inscribed on papyrus scrolls, encompass a myriad of spells, prayers, and rituals designed to guide the deceased through the perils and wonders of the afterlife. But to merely label it as a guidebook would be an oversimplification. It is an ethereal bridge connecting the world of the living with the realm of the dead, a manual of wisdom passed down through generations, capturing the collective spiritual consciousness of ancient Egypt. A significant feature of this book is its adaptability. Unlike modern standardized texts, the Egyptian Book of the Dead was highly customizable. Depending on one's social status, personal beliefs, and resources, the content varied. While a pharaoh might have had an elaborate version replete with intricate illustrations and an extensive collection of spells, a commoner's version might be more concise, focusing on essential spells that were deemed crucial for their journey. Yet the underlying intent remained consistent: to ensure the soul's successful navigation through the afterlife and its eventual rebirth. Diving into the content, the spells within the text address a range of challenges the soul might encounter in the Duat, the Egyptian underworld. From the famous spell of the weighing of the heart, where the deceased's heart is weighed against the feather of Ma'at, truth and order, to incantations that transform the soul into various creatures. Each spell had a specific purpose. They served to protect the soul from potential adversaries, to grant them powers and abilities, and to ensure they received the offerings and sustenance they needed. The illustrations accompanying the spells are not mere decorations. They are integral to the text, serving both as visual aids and as magical enhancements to the spells. These images, vibrant and symbolic, depict various gods, goddesses, and other supernatural entities, each playing a role in the afterlife narrative. For the ancient Egyptians, the act of depicting these scenes was in itself a magical act, imbuing the scroll with the power to bring the depicted events to fruition. But what truly sets the Egyptian Book of the Dead apart from other ancient texts is its profound reflection on morality, existence, and the nature of life and death. It's not just about navigating the afterlife. It's a reflection on how one's actions in the mortal realm reverberate in the hereafter. It emphasizes the importance of living a righteous life, of adhering to the principles of Ma'at, and of preparing one's soul for the journey ahead. In essence, it is a mirror to the ancient Egyptian soul, reflecting its hopes, fears, beliefs, and aspirations. At the heart of the Egyptian Book of the Dead lies a realm shrouded in mystery and wonder, a world that intertwines the familiar and the unknown. While the text provides guidance for the soul's journey, it also raises questions that extend beyond its ancient pages. One might ask, why such intricate rituals? Why these specific spells? The answers lie not just in the belief system of ancient Egypt, but in the universal human curiosity about the realms that lie beyond our mortal understanding. One of the most emblematic spells in the text, this ritual underscores the deep-rooted belief in moral judgment after death. The heart, considered the seat of emotions and actions, is weighed against the feather of Ma'at, symbolizing truth and order. But why a feather? Why this particular representation of righteousness? The choices in symbols and rituals open up avenues of speculation, suggesting that the ancients had intricate and nuanced understandings of morality and balance. The text is replete with mentions of deities, creatures, and landscapes that seem fantastical to our modern sensibilities. Be it the mighty Osiris overseeing the dead or the fearsome Ammit, devourer of impure hearts, these characters and settings seem both allegorical and literal. Were they mere representations of human virtues and vices, or did the ancient Egyptians truly believe in their tangible existence in the afterlife? The line between mythology and belief is tantalizingly blurred. Beyond the overt rituals and spells, the text is layered with symbolism. Every illustration, every hieroglyph is laden with meanings that might not be immediately evident. For instance, the frequent depictions of the scarab beetle, a symbol of regeneration and transformation, into the cyclical nature of life and rebirth. Such symbols, while deeply rooted in Egyptian culture, resonate with motifs from other ancient civilizations, suggesting shared beliefs and perhaps shared mysteries. As with any ancient document, the Egyptian Book of the Dead has evolved over time, different versions have emerged, with variations in spells, illustrations, and structure. This evolution raises questions about the adaptability of beliefs and the influences of socio-political changes on spiritual practices. What factors led to the inclusion or exclusion of certain spells? How did changing dynasties and rulers shape the narrative of the afterlife? Scholars and enthusiasts alike have, over the years, tried to decode the mysteries of the text. Some theories suggest astrological connections, drawing parallels between the spells and celestial events. Others delve into psychology, viewing the journey through the duat as a representation of the human psyche, its challenges, and eventual transcendence. The myriad interpretations add layers to the enigma, making the Book of the Dead a treasure trove of speculation and exploration. Despite centuries of study, the Egyptian Book of the Dead continues to hold onto its secrets. While we have deciphered much, there remains an aura of mystery, a sense of the unknown that eludes modern understanding. It stands as a testament to the depth of human curiosity and the eternal quest for answers. As we turn its pages, we are left to wonder how much of the ancient wisdom remains hidden, waiting for the right seeker to unravel its depths. The afterlife, as envisioned by the ancient Egyptians, was not a mere continuation of the mortal realm, but a complex tapestry of realms, challenges, and divine interactions. At the core of this belief was the concept of the Ibe and Ke, two elements of the soul, each with its unique journey and challenges post-mortem. Iba, often depicted as a bird with a human head, represented the personality or consciousness of the individual, while the Ike was the life force, the vital essence. In the intricate journey through the duat, the underworld, the deceased had to navigate a series of gates, each guarded by protective deities and requiring specific spells to pass. These gates, as detailed in the Book of the Dead, were not mere obstacles but symbolic representations of challenges the soul must overcome. The journey wasn't just about reaching the destination, but understanding and embracing the transformational process. One of the most profound elements of this journey was the Field of Reeds, often likened to paradise. It was a place where the soul, having passed its tests and judgments, could find peace, harmony, and eternal sustenance. This wasn't a realm of idleness, but of harmonious activity, where the soul could engage in activities it loved in life, surrounded by loved ones and divine beings. Yet the path to the Field of Reeds was fraught with challenges. Beyond the gates and divine judgments, there were potential adversaries, creatures, and even other souls that might impede one's progress. This is where the spells from the Book of the Dead played a pivotal role. They served not just as protective incantations, but as affirmations of the deceased's righteousness, their worthiness to enter the paradisiacal realm. But what makes the ancient Egyptian concept of the afterlife truly fascinating is its deep intertwining with daily life. Death wasn't feared but prepared for. Tombs were designed as eternal homes, equipped with daily necessities, treasures, and even servants in the form of Shabtis statues to ensure comfort in the hereafter. The Book of the Dead, with its spells and guidance, was an essential part of this preparation, ensuring the deceased's safe passage and success in the afterlife. Furthermore, the rituals associated with death and burial, including mummification, were not just about preserving the body, but ensuring the deceased's identity and memory lived on. For the ancient Egyptians believed that as long as one was remembered, a part of them continued to live. This deep connection between memory, identity, and eternal life offers a profound reflection on the human desire for legacy and remembrance. As we contemplate these beliefs and practices, it's essential to recognize that they weren't just about the individual's journey, but a collective understanding of life, death, and rebirth. Communities came together to mourn, celebrate, and send off their departed, reinforcing societal bonds and shared beliefs. The Book of the Dead, in this context, was more than a personal guide. It was a testament to a civilization's collective consciousness and its quest for eternal understanding. In the vast annals of human history, there are few texts that have transcended their time and civilization as prominently as the Egyptian Book of the Dead. While its rituals, spells, and beliefs might seem distant and archaic, their echoes can still be felt in many of today's spiritual practices and cultural norms. The ancient Egyptians' profound reverence for the afterlife and their meticulous preparations for it can be likened to modern practices across various cultures. Consider, for instance, the way many societies today place immense importance on funeral rites, ensuring that the departed are sent off with honor, love, and care. While the specifics might differ, the underlying sentiment of respect for the dead and the hope for a peaceful hereafter remains consistent. Moreover, the concept of living a righteous life to ensure a harmonious afterlife finds parallels in numerous religious doctrines. The principle of Mayat, emphasizing truth, balance, and order, could be seen mirrored in various moral and ethical codes globally. From the Christian Ten Commandments to the Hindu concept of Dharma, the idea of living in alignment with a higher order to achieve spiritual peace is ubiquitous. Modern spiritual practices, particularly those leaning towards New Age beliefs, often draw inspiration from ancient rituals. Meditation, visualization, and the use of mantras or affirmations find striking similarities with the recitation and embodiment of spells from the Book of the Dead. The text's emphasis on guiding the soul, protecting it from adversities, and ensuring its spiritual ascent aligns with many contemporary practices that focus on inner growth, protection, and ascension. Additionally, the Book of the Dead, with its rich illustrations and symbols, has influenced art, literature, and even psychology. Carl Jung, the renowned psychiatrist, often delved into ancient symbols, including those from Egyptian mythology, to understand the collective unconscious. The journey through the duat, the challenges faced, and the eventual rebirth can be seen as an allegory for personal transformation, a theme that resonates deeply with many therapeutic and self-help paradigms. Lastly, in an era where discussions about life, death, and the possibility of an afterlife are more expansive than ever, the Book of the Dead serves as a testament to humanity's old quest for understanding. The text, with its intricate rituals and profound wisdom, invites modern readers to reflect, explore, and even challenge their beliefs. It stands as a bridge between the ancient and the modern, reminding us that while times change, our innate curiosity and the desire for spiritual understanding remain unaltered. As we draw our journey to a close, reflecting on the vast tapestry of beliefs, rituals, and wisdom encapsulated in the Egyptian Book of the Dead, it becomes evident that this ancient text is more than just a guide to the afterlife. It's a mirror reflecting humanity's old questions, hopes, and fears, a testament to our ancestors' deep spiritual insights and their quest for understanding. It stands as a beacon, illuminating the intertwined paths of life and death. The allure of the Book of the Dead isn't merely in its spells or the rich illustrations that accompany them. Its true magic lies in its ability to resonate across millennia, speaking to souls from varied eras and backgrounds. In its pages, we find reflections of our own anxieties, our own hopes, and our own quest for meaning. Yet, as with any ancient document, the Book of the Dead retains its shroud of mystery. For every answer we unearth, a myriad of questions arise. What did our ancestors truly believe? How much of their wisdom remains undiscovered, hidden in symbols and allegories? And perhaps most intriguingly, how does this ancient understanding of life, death, and rebirth compare to our own? In an ever-changing world, where the boundaries of knowledge are constantly pushed, and where the realms of science and spirituality often intersect, the Book of the Dead invites us to pause, reflect, and embark on an introspective journey. It challenges us to look beyond the known, to question our beliefs, and to seek answers in the whispers of the past. But as we close this chapter, remember, the quest for knowledge is eternal. The mysteries of existence, the riddles of the afterlife, and the enigmas of the Book of the Dead await further exploration. And so, until next time,